Hello, my name's Ty Miller. I'm with Five Plan Partners here, and this is another educational insight. Today I want to focus on AI, artificial intelligence, and how it's shaping Wall Street. One thing you may not know is AI has been around for a while. There are algorithms that currently trade on Wall Street. Think about back in the day, any movie or anytime you would see Wall Street, there were tons of people on the floor yelling at each other, buy, sell, whatever it may be the case. Now, a lot of that is done a little more automated. There are algorithms in place to interpret news and to kind of make trades happen a lot faster. Millions of trades happen every day in the blink of an eye, and that is thanks to AI and how it's transforming the financial industry. So the first way would be the high frequency trading that we're kind of alluding to. There's obviously a lot more of a delay when you are yelling at another person, buy, sell, or getting someone else on the phone, as opposed to pressing a button or having an algorithm already in place to interpret news a certain way to be able to place those trades. Another way AI is helping shape Wall Street is predictive analytics. So when AI is trying to forecast what the market will do next, it's not just about charts. AI is looking at massive data sets, stock prices, earnings report, interest rates, geopolitical events, all to interpret what stock prices may do. Then, of course, there is sentiment analysis. So AI doesn't just stop at the numbers; it can read the news. It's able to interpret tweets. It's able to interpret financial reports, CEO earnings calls, whatever it may be, to interpret data rather quickly. Think about if you were listening to an earnings call for a company you may be invested in. That could take you a couple hours, and you might not get it right there on the live. You might have to listen to it later on. AI is able to interpret everything that's being said in real time, understand it, and kind of interpret it into the algorithm to be able to place trades. Another area where AI is being used is in protection. So it kind of works as a watchdog, if you will. Banks use it for risk management, compliance. Instead of manually checking for suspicious activity, AI systems are now there to monitor trades, emails, messages, potential fraud or insider trading. So it's also used in a regulation aspect that's able to be a little more efficient. So one other case that AI is helping shape Wall Street, and this one's kind of a unique case. I think some of the other ones we discussed are a little more common sense. This one's a little more of the something you wouldn't think of, a little more fascinating, is the ability to analyze alternative data. So think of it in a sense of there is the capability for AI to use things like satellite imagery and credit card transactions to be able to predict company performance even before earnings are reported. They might be able to just tell you how many cars are in a shopping mall parking lot on a daily basis and be able to predict what their sales would be. It's really revolutionary and something that clearly us as humans would have a lot of trouble trying to interpret. AI has really brought that to the forefront. Doesn't mean all the predictions are always correct, but it does give them a sense to be able to have that knowledge ahead of time. On the flip side, there are, of course, some risk with AI, especially when it comes to Wall Street. A lot of these AI models are black boxes, so they make decisions that maybe humans can't fully understand, and they can be a little dangerous in a volatile market. There are times where if all the algorithms are programmed a certain way, they could amplify certain market events that would lead to high volatility, whether the data they're interpreting is correct or not. There's also the ethical concerns, of course, job displacement, possible bias data, and then the lack of regulation, are all challenges that we need to face in real time. I hope today's vlog helped you. AI is clearly, changing the game on Wall Street, whether it be from trading or forecasting. Please call or reach out with any questions. We more than happy to help you out here. Thanks.